Krank, oder?
Alter Leute, bei mir zu Hause steht alles unter Wasser. Komplett. Leute, bleibt gleich stecken. Hier, passt mal auf, Alter. Hier steht alles unter Wasser. Komplett. Da fließt es jetzt hier in die Häuser rein.
Severe weather paralyzed the Hanover region and surrounding areas. More than 1,200 emergency calls for firefighters after heavy rain.
Scheiße.
Hanover, Langenhagen, Lehrte. Heavy rain, thunderstorms, and hail triggered a massive deployment of firefighters in the Hanover region Monday night and into Tuesday morning. Within minutes, basements, underground parking garages, and tunnels were flooded. After all operations were completed, the Hanover Fire Department released its report. Around 900 weather-related incidents were recorded in the state capital, while the city and region of Hanover recorded around 1,200 incidents overall. The severe weather began around 9:30 p.m. Monday with very heavy rainfall. Within a very short time, numerous emergency calls overwhelmed the Hanover Regional Control Center. At times, the emergency lines were extremely busy, requiring calls to be prioritized based on urgency. Overnight, emergency services initially responded to around 715 incidents in the city of Hanover. More requests for assistance continued to arrive on Tuesday. It wasn't until about 23 hours later that the last crews were able to leave the scene. The final tally recorded by the Hanover Fire Department was approximately 900 weather-related incidents in the state capital. Firefighters in the city and surrounding areas responded to a total of approximately 1,200 calls. .300 emergency personnel and all local fire departments were deployed. The severe weather situation was only overcome through the combined efforts of professional firefighters and all 17 local volunteer fire departments in Hanover. Approximately 300 emergency personnel were deployed throughout the city. Most emergency calls concerned flooding in basements, underground parking garages, and elevator shafts. Flooding in roads and underground tunnels was also reported. The eastern part of Hanover was particularly affected, where large amounts of water had to be removed using powerful pumps. Emergency crews also remove fallen trees and broken branches. Langenhagen was also severely affected by heavy rain, hail, and thunderstorms. Flooded streets, waterlogged basements, and fallen trees kept volunteer firefighters busy late into the night and, in some cases, even into Tuesday. Mayor Mirko Hoyer praised the dedication of the emergency services. "My deepest gratitude goes to all the emergency services personnel who served with such commitment last night, all night, and even today, serving the residents of Langenhagen. Many volunteers also sacrificed their free time and sleep to help others. This extraordinary commitment deserves our utmost respect and recognition." The city government recommends residents use the German Meteorological Service's Warnwetter app, as well as the Nina and Cell Broadcast Warning apps, to receive early warnings of severe weather. Heavy rain is one of the most dangerous weather events because large amounts of water can fall in a matter of minutes. Even efficient sewage systems are stretched to their limits. The fire department recommends using official warnings via the German Weather Service's Warnwetter app, as well as Nina and Cell Broadcast, and securing basement areas vulnerable to water ingress as early as possible. Sudden and sometimes very heavy rain caused major problems. According to the fire department, it resulted in very high rainfall, rarely seen with such intensity. As a result, a large number of emergency calls were received through the 112 emergency number, temporarily overloading phone lines. Most of the calls in the city of Hanover involved flooding in basements, elevator shafts, and underground parking garages. The fire department also reported traffic disruptions across the city due to flooding, for example, in underground tunnels. The eastern part of Hanover was particularly affected. In some cases, emergency teams also had to remove broken branches or fallen trees. A severe storm accompanied by heavy rain led to numerous firefighters being called to the scene in Schleswig-Holstein on Monday night. Roads were flooded and basements, underground garages, and railway tunnels were submerged. The severe storm and heavy rain led to numerous emergency calls to fire departments in the southern region of Schleswig-Holstein on Monday night. Firefighters in the districts of Pinneberg and Stormarn responded to more than 150 incidents in just 3 hours. According to the District Fire Brigade Association, many basements, underground parking garages, and railway tunnels were flooded.